Hello everybody, welcome to Breath of the Wild. We're starting out today with a memory. This memory over by Irich Plains. This one is the one we are going to watch. So let's watch it, shall we? Hopefully this will be like the last episode before going into the castle. That'll be cool. That'll be exciting. About time, too. Do, 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 do.
There's one. Oh, and another. The flowers we have in Hyrule aren't just beautiful. They're also quite useful as ingredients for a variety of things.
It's a nice horse.
This one here is called the Silent Princess. It's a rare, endangered species.
Except it's
Despite
everywhere.
our efforts, we can't get them to grow domestically yet. The princess can only thrive out here, in the wild. All that we can hope is that the species will be strong enough to prosper on its own.
If it doesn't, that's nature, motherfucker.
Is that what I think it is? Look at this. I don't believe it, but I actually caught one.
Of
This
course you did. You
delicacy
didn't
is
try
known to
very
have
hard.
Very potent effects under the proper circumstances. Ta-da! Research from the castle shows ingesting one of these can actually augment certain abilities. We wouldn't be
A
in a
hot-footed
controlled
frog
environment out
does
here,
what?
but with your level of physical fitness, you'd be a perfect candidate for the study. Go on. Taste it.
You're gonna eat just a raw, like a living frog? I guess you can, but why would you? Like, at least cook it in something. Make the effects better. Jesus, Zelda, aren't you supposed to be fucking smart? Anyway, that was weird. That wasn't what I was expecting. Anyway, now that we've done that, I can delete this stamp. And now we can go, let's see, I unlocked this, I just went through and made it so I could teleport to these shrines we still need to do. So I'm going to, I was going to start down here, wasn't I? Oh well, whatever. I'm going to this one that we had to unlock via Blood Moon. That was annoying. So we'll go do that. So the annoying thing about this quest is you can't really see the moon until like, I don't know, what 10:30. And that gives you like a minute and a half, 2 minutes to get over here. And that was a pain in the butt. It was better since I had this one unlocked and I could just glide over here. But if you didn't have that one unlocked and you just happen to get lucky, I don't know how you'd be able to do that reliably. I guess you could talk to the guy that tells you the phases of the moon and whatnot, but that seems like a pain in the butt. Since the blood moon's random. Anyway, let's see what this is. Hopefully it's not a super short one. A modest test of strength. Okay, that's good. I was expecting it to be maybe like one of the ones where you did the quest, so here's just a chest and the orb. But a moderate test of strength is nice. Let's not use the Master Sword. Where did I get this Thunderstorm Rod? I don't remember where I got it. Must have been a chest while I was running around Central Hyrule looking for the extra things. Actually, these are all of the shrines. Well, all but two, actually. One is inside Hyrule Castle, along with a memory. And the last one is in Kakariko, which is one that only unlocks after you complete captured memories, which is finding all the memories. So it'll be weird. I kind of wanted to end the entire series in the castle, but given that there's a memory in there that unlocks a shrine, we're gonna have to go out of there, so it's gonna be a little weird, but it'll go well. So I'm expecting maybe like 4 more episodes, something like that. It'll be under 50, which I'm a little surprised about, but I really shouldn't, because whoa, what is happening here? It shouldn't surprise me, but well, no, it does surprise me because it's such a big game. But then there's a lot of just running around, so So in that way, I guess it shouldn't affect me. Alright, well, there goes that weapon. I actually was going to farm for better weapons, but nope. Wow, those don't do anything to him? Alright, done. What's my bow? I love how it freezes time and it's just an orb of stuff. Okay. I also broke some shields. There was a lot of guardians I had to fight. Let's see, let's put these in damage order. Ooh, excuse me. This I'm gonna just drop. It doesn't do shit for me. So we'll use this one. Yeah, so a lot of guardians, of which I still don't think I've beaten one on video, on camera, on screen. Which is kind of a shame. I'll have to actually do that. It's weird because, ooh, a Frostblade. I don't need one of them, but I'll take it anyway. Flame Blade would be better. But yeah, the Guardian started out as something that was like super scary at the start, and it's like, oh god, you want to avoid at all costs. Now they're just kind of like there. They're just things you deal with. It's kind of a shame none of that was captured on screen, but whatever. I gotta play some of these games just on my own. Alright, 11. Alright. Woohoo! Well, that's a shrine. That was fun. Okay, so now I want to do this memory. So we're gonna go down here and right up there, and I'll see you over there. Oh, there's a quest here. I'm into horses, so I got a job with the Stable Association, which is great and all. But they dispatched me here in the middle of nowhere, which I can handle. But they have me working around the clock. Yeah, it sounds rough. If only I could eat some meat for energy, but the most stable meals are vegetarian for the most part. Okay. And what I wouldn't do for some fresh-caught raw gourmet meat. Do I have rare gourmet meat? Maybe. Inventory. Food. Raw gourmet meat? Is that what he said? Yes, I got that. Raw gourmet meat. Yep, I've got some for you. Sure thing. Yep. Oh, 100 rupees. Nice. I'll take it. Feel better about the job. Sweet. Well, that was nice and simple. Oh, I think like several episodes ago, I had talked about a cool horse I got, and I'm going to take it out. And I'm sure at this point it's not anything new to anybody. But it's this horse. It's super big. Has no charging ability. Whoa, and it looks like Ganondorf's horse. Which is why I named it Ganondorf. Because I am original that way. This thing is fucking huge. It also just looks like Ganondorf. I mean, it's orange hair and then black. It has no boost stamina thing, but, you know, whatever. It's cool. And the only reason I taking it right now instead of Epona is just because I said I'd show it off, and I hadn't. I know of one Zelda, like Zelda's horse, and then there's also another horse that is like a unicorn type thing, which I think is at a... Whoa, no. Not over a bridge. I don't need the horse going crazy on over the bridge. But yeah, there's another horse around... I don't know. It's in... I think it's in Central Hyrule. I don't know. It's easy to see at night. There's this silver haze on a mountaintop. So there's that unicorn thing there, which I need to go get just for shits and giggles. It probably won't be on camera, but you know. Yeah. So before yeah, I think I said well, as I'm recording this yesterday on Twitter, I said that I'm probably going to be done with Let's Plays for a while after I finish Zelda and Plague of Shadows, because it's just not fun for me right now. Like, I think I would have enjoyed this game better if I wasn't recording it, in hindsight. Like, it's just, I don't know, I want to do it at my own pace, and I also just wanted to play it without having to worry about recording it, and Like, it's just a pain in the butt. I'm not enjoying editing right now. I'm not enjoying the recording of it so much. I just want to play my games, man. So that's, yeah. So I'll be done for those for a while. Maybe I'll do some other scripted stuff. Like I did some of that Halo stuff before, which I've wanted to do, but it's gotten so far away from Halo being relevant right now. Like, we're between games, so it's really... It's just, there's not much to talk about Halo related, and so, you know, so I might do some of that other stuff. Maybe I'll do some Zelda stuff, I don't know, but those are kind of my plans, and we'll see how that all goes. Alright, so our next memory is this one. Let's recall the memory. I wonder what it has to do with the horses. Still, I wonder what the statue's in honor of, other than a horse. Is it a specific horse? Is it just horses in general? The horses-related memory, at least.
Be sure to take the time to soothe your mount. That's the only way it will know how you truly feel. Your advice was quite helpful, thank you. This little one and I are getting along quite well now. At first, I wasn't sure if I should outfit him with all of the royal gear. I thought maybe he should have to earn it first. But it works. He wears it like a true natural.
Wouldn't just being your horse make it worthy?
I'm trying to be a bit more empathetic. Benefit of the doubt, you know?
What, is she, like, strict or something?
See that mountain? That's Mount Lanayru. It takes its name from the goddess of wisdom. Lanayru's decree is very specific. It says no one is allowed under the age of 17. For only the wise are permitted a place upon the mountain.
Okay.
I've prayed at the Spring of Courage and at the Spring of Power, yet neither awoke anything inside me. But maybe up there. Perhaps the Spring of Wisdom, the final of the three, will be the one. To be honest, I have no real reason to think that will be the case. But there's always the chance that the next moment will change everything.
It's a terrifying sky.
Tomorrow is my 17th birthday. So then I shall go and make my way up the mountain.
Interesting. I know this is like, it's typical of anime for people not to look like their age, but she does not look 16. I guess usually they look younger than their actual age, but in this case she looks older. Like, I know they're usually 17. Usually that's what adult Link is. But, I don't know, she looks more like she's 19 or 20. Admittedly, that's not a big difference, but yeah, so in the cutscene you saw the horses were attached to this, and that's kind of what I thought these were for, even though I didn't mention it. But yeah, that's interesting. Oh, that's the place with that great flame blade. Cool. Oh well. Alright. Now moving on to let's see. We've got 3 more shrines. Oops, I need to delete this stamp. Let's see, 3 more shrines. So I think I'll do this shrine next. Maybe I'll do this. Yeah, I'll do this shrine next. Then we'll go get that last memory. The one I couldn't find, but I actually found. I ended up looking it up because no one comments on my videos. Or at least I haven't seen any comments on my video for the last one, and it's been up for a while. And by this point, if there's going to be a comment, there would have been a comment already. So I looked it up, so we found it, and then I didn't look up the one that was in the castle either, because I'll be exploring the castle, and I'll probably end up I'll end up stumbling upon it anyway, so. Alright, Noya, Neha. Didn't I say last time I wasn't going to try and pronounce these things. So this one was kind of interesting to get into. There was a bunch of those that green spiky stuff, and then there was a bombable wall here. It was interesting, slightly more interesting than most of them. Most of them are just, you know, sitting out in the open. Okay, inside we go. A minor test of strength. Alright, sweet. I like tests of strength. They're nice and easy. Actually combat related. There's not enough combat in the game, I don't think. Oh, you suck. Yeah, with your lasers and your shit. I still don't know what the timing is for those things. Get out of here. Still, the orb of parts is great. I'd like to see him fall to the ground, but unfortunately it doesn't let us do that. Alright, what's in this chest? Anything useful? Anything useful at all? Actually, come to think of it, that frost sword, it really isn't useful to me at all at this point. Really, the only reason I use the frost weapons are to regulate temperature in hot areas. And I haven't had one of those in a long time. Royal Shield. Nice. Okay. That was cool. That was nice. That was a needed thing. Yeah, okay. Let's get our 12th orb. Hello, Mr. Monk. How are you? Sorry to disturb you. Yes, I triumphed. Awesome. I'm great, I know. I've done this like 115 times now. 116 times now. Alright. Alright, so now that we completed that one, we're going to go to the stable here and go to this this memory here, and that will be... Oh, I guess I'll have that memory to do still. Let's delete that stamp. Let's... you know what, actually? Yeah. I guess there'll be one more episode between before we get into the castle. So we're going to end the episode with this memory, I think. Well, I don't know. We'll see where the recording's at. We might end after this memory. We might end after one more shrine. We'll see. So, yeah. Here we go. And here we are. It was actually interesting because I looked up where this thing was, and basically this was the only wooded area I didn't notice on the map. So it's like, of course it's right. Of course it's the last place I looked, or the one place I didn't look. So it's like, go figure. That's usually my luck. Oh, I was gonna say, why was there a shake? What was that? There was no music, so it's like, what? That should have done it. Yep. I need to change my arrows. I don't want to be wasting bomb arrows. I got plenty of all the arrows, but, you know. It's a typical RPG, just typical game thing in general. You just hold on to all this shit because you never know when you'll need them, but then by the time you're at the final boss, and it's like, oh shit, I didn't use any of these. It's like I didn't even need to worry about keeping them. That's something I need to get better at RPGs, is just using stuff. Like, I get all this stuff and I never use it because, you know, I might need it someday, and then that day never comes, and it's like, well, I should have used it when it would have been helpful. We still haven't gotten that crying memory yet. I don't think. Could this be it, maybe? Yeah, this one's probably it. My question is, how did they get here? This is so far off any path at all you would take.
How did it come to this? The divine beasts.
Ah, this is after the battle.
They've all turned against us. It was Calamity Ganon. It turned them all against us. And everyone, Mifa, Urbosa, Rivali, and Daruk, they're all trapped inside those things. It's all my fault.
Meh.
My hope for defeating Ganon is lost, all because I couldn't harness this cursed power. Everything I've done up until now, it was all for nothing. So I really am just a failure. All my friends, the entire kingdom, my father most of all. I tried and I failed them all. I left them all to die.
Yeah, that sucks. Alright, so let me take a look at the map here real quick. If they were escaping the castle after the fight, okay, I can see them coming through here. There's really nowhere to go past. Well, I guess there is. So, I guess that makes a little bit of sense, going a little bit off. Okay, so the context helped that scene a lot more than I thought it might. Okay, now, let's do, I've got plenty of time left, so I'm going to go, do this shrine up here, and we'll save this memory, this shrine for next time, and go into Hyrule Castle next time too, I think. So, one more shrine, and we're good to go. Namika's, okay. Inside we go. Another test of strength, that's nice. So I've been thinking about that scene, and you know, it's really not her. I mean, I'm assuming the power they're talking about is the Triforce of Wisdom. I mean, what else would it be, right? And it's like, it's not really her fault at all that it didn't come to her. Yeah, I see your laser beams. I know how to deal with them. So it's, I mean, I understand why she would think it's her fault and all that stuff, but really it wasn't. She had nothing to do with any of it. Alright, now I'll use my axe. What's he gonna do here? Okay, it's the spinny thing. That's good. We'll get, whoa, the updraft. Boom, you're done. Wow, he hit me? What? Just come close to me, please. Alright, cool. Exactly as much health as it needed. That was fun. So yeah, while I don't necessarily, I was gonna say disagree, but like, I understand why she would be upset, but really it's not her fault. In the grand scheme of things, it wasn't her fault at all. Would they have had to, did they have to attack Calamity Ganon like as soon as he was resurrected? Like, couldn't they have waited just a little bit? That could have helped. But then again, I don't think we're going to see her, if we, Frost Spear, I could have used that for that quest too. Boy, I don't know if we'll ever see her actually getting the power, which I assume is the Triforce, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't remember where I was going with that. Alright, monk, hand over your orb. Like, push your orb into me or whatever you do. It's been so long since I've watched the cutscenes. Hooray! Spirit Orb 13! Now we gotta go turn in some of these things for hearts. That's kind of a cool shot right there. I like that. The castle's like through the cliff side things there. It's a nice shot. Okay. So that leaves us with this last memory here. That leaves us with this last shrine, at least for until we go into the castle. I think that's it. I think it's just, right now it's going to be some preparing to go into the castle and then finishing these last two things, and we'll finally be at the castle. We've done, well, I haven't shown all of the, I think there's like 3 zones I did on my own. 4 zones. I did these 2 zones on my own. I did this zone on my own. Then I did this zone up here. So I've done like 5 zones off camp. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, let's, oh shit, that's a lot of keys. I was gonna say, let's get up here and just end the episode off, but I might have to fight some keys. Ah, nope, doesn't look like it. Yeah, we'll just end it off up here. All of the whiz robes. So, thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, give a like, dislike, don't care which, comment letting me know why, or something else. I don't know, anything is nice. Anything adds to the whatever, searchability, whatevers. I've got Twilight Princess up on the screen, go watch that. I've got a bunch of other stuff on the channel. Subscribe to the channel to see the few videos that I have remaining coming up on a regular basis. And until next time, bye.